I thought I'd make a quick video ranking all the DCU projects that we've gotten so far. So basically from least best to best, because I actually think all the projects have been pretty good. Not going to be a long video because, they haven't released too many things. So I'm just going to focus on DCU projects for now. Maybe one day I'll expand to Elseworlds. But without further ado, let's just get right into the list. At last place, I got Creature Commando. Now, full disclosure, I really enjoy Creature Commando. I thought it was a really good show. It had some really good animation, some good action, some good characters with really good backstories. The only reason I have it kind of low is just because I prefer the other projects a bit more. But still a really good show. I'm very keen to see more of these characters in season 2. Like I said, I thought the action was wonderful. The characters were great. The voice cast all did a great job. I think for the start of the DCU, I thought this was a really good start. Even though it's not how I would have started it, but for a start, it's actually pretty good. And at number 2, I got Peacemaker Season 2. Another show that I honestly really enjoyed. Like I said, I think the action scenes were really good. The costume looks great. I actually really enjoyed the story and how this movie explored more about Chris's mental state after everything that happened in season 1 and him finding something that he's always wanted, that being the love from his father and just having his brother alive in a different dimension. I thought John Cena's acting was fantastic. It was all just really well done. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that twist towards the end. If you've seen the show, I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, that was pretty shocking. But it had to be something crazy because everything felt too good to be true. And I just really enjoyed the show, honestly. I thought it was really good. Now, as for the ending, I'm not too keen on that, honestly. I didn't think it was that great. It definitely left a sour taste on me, especially after everything Chris went through. I just feel like he didn't deserve that. Like, I get why it happened, and I understand why Rick Flag Sr. did what he did. And that's another thing. I loved Rick Flag Sr. in this. He was great. I absolutely loved him. But I just wish he didn't, just because of everything Chris went through. But yeah, I guess I should have known, should have seen that coming. But hopefully, I'm not going to say much more than that, but I hope we see more of Chris in the future. I just didn't like the ending of this season 2, but season 2 was really good for the most part. Like, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really well done. It's just the ending kind of sucked. And at number 1, it's pretty obvious. I have the movie right here, Superman. This movie was just awesome. I absolutely loved it. I already talked about it in my Superman ranking, so I'm not going to go too crazy here, but I thought this was the real start to the DCU, and for the first real start, it's just a great movie, man. Like, I loved it. I love the side characters. I think David Cornsweet was fantastic as Superman. In my opinion, he is like my favorite Superman, right next to Christopher Reeve. He just embodied the role so well. It had a lot of nice emotional scenes. Like, this movie did a really good job at portraying Superman being the kind-hearted hero that he is. And it's just a wonderful portrayal. I absolutely love it. I think the side characters were great, even though some of them were kind of sidelined, specifically Hawkgirl, unfortunately. But I'm sure we'll see more of her in the future. I think Guy Gardner was a lovable douchebag. I absolutely adored him in this movie. I loved Mr. Terrific. He stole every scene he was in, especially with that one scene with the action scene. I thought that was fantastic. The other side cast is great. Rachel Brosnahan is fantastic. She has great chemistry with David. I just think they're really good in this movie. And of course, Lex Luthor. He is absolutely evil. I mean, evil. I'm sorry. He's absolutely evil, and I absolutely despise him in this movie. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to ramble too much because I already talked about this movie a lot in a previous ranking. Just know that I loved Superman 2025. I thought it was a great movie. This might be a little spoiler for my top 10 of the year when I do it later on, but yeah, I loved Superman 2025. I thought it was great, a very nice real start to the DCU, and I'm very excited for Man of Tomorrow. Hopefully that movie will be just as good, if not better than this one. I'm not saying it's perfect. It does have some problems. Like I said, it does do a bit too much in just one movie, but you gotta understand that they had to do that just so everything could kind of stick, because this was the movie that was supposed to succeed so the DCU can continue, and luckily it did succeed. So even though it does do a lot of that can be fixed in the sequel. For a first start, a real start, the first real start, it was really well done. Like, I love Superman 2025. But yeah, just a quick video I wanted to do because I don't have a lot of storage in my phone, I believe, to make a long video. I'll try to fix that later, but just another video I wanted to crank out before the end of the day.